There she is. Hey Jay. It's been a long ass time since I last seen you on a YouTube stream. Shit. Ajax will be here in a little bit. He's testing his headphones. Anyways, man, it's really been years since you've been here, and a lot has happened in the meantime. So, what would you like to know about first? Just chilling in town. In the town. Anything? Huh. Good. I'm trying to figure out a good place to start. Give me a second.
What skill should I master?
Start from the beginning when I left. I'm trying to figure out what happened while you left, because when you left, you were still part of Anna's server, so it was just like, damn, some stuff happened before then. I guess I should explain Cassidy and Jada. Do you know what happened to them, or are you clueless? Clueless, bet. So, yeah, Cassidy and Jada, they ended up being toxic as hell. I'll start with Cassidy, I suppose. So yeah, Cassidy, believe it or not, Cassidy ended up bullying Italia with her friends and shit. But they kept inviting Italia over to group DMs and fucking on Instagram. And yeah, Italia told us about that, and we got on Cassidy for it. All that bullshit. But the crazy thing is, Jada would hear about it from Cassidy, and then Jada would just immediately take Cassidy's side. And eventually I got tired of the shit. I'm just like, whatever, bro. Fuck it. You're one backwards ass bitch. Because she would always take fucking Cassidy's side. And believe everything Cassidy said. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm not dealing with you no more. And I was like, whatever. And then after that, Cassidy started being a bitch. So we all got on Cassidy, all that shit. And then we just stopped talking to her entirely. Yeah. Then after that, like, we still dealt with a lot of people. The next group of people, do you remember Kakashi and Tsunade? Kinda. Well, they were both from Alabama, right? Just like Rashanye. I know you remember Rashanye. Anyways, they both had their own issues. Kakashi was just a raging asshole. Like, whenever we would play, like, GTA with him, he would always be all angry and shit. Because we would be beating him on something. But yeah, he would just be all trigger happy, and he'd get triggered real easily in general. There's also something else he did, but we'll get to that in a little while. But just know he basically coddled Italia and always stuck up for her, no matter what, even though she didn't deserve it. Same with Tsunade, but Tsunade was a pedophile because she tried to ask me for like nudes and stuff, and she sent me nudes. I was like, whoa. She also tried to do that with Anna as well. Also, she did a whole lot. Like, she was trying to act like she was in charge around the place when she wasn't, which was annoying as hell. Also, she was just a raging bitch about everything, and she talked shit about people behind their backs. Especially me and Anna, for whatever reason. I forgot why Paul left. I really forgot why Paul left, but it was probably had something to do with Kahlua. But Tsunade, she kind of left under mysterious circumstances. So, like, apparently, blah, 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 her and Paul got in a, well, Kakashi, aka Paul, his real name is Paul. Her and him got in a big old argument, and fucking, she never apologized for it, something she did to Ajax as well. And she kept fucking around, and we kept telling her, hey, you should apologize to Ajax, and she never did. And the next thing we know, we hear from Paul that they got divorced and shit, and she just moved somewhere else. And she did disappear from Discord, which is good. So, yeah. The next person is Midnight. Midnight was also a pedophile because he dated Italia. He was talking to Italia before I started talking to her. And Italia was 16 at the time. And he was like in his 20s, so yeah. Not early 20s. We're talking about 26 to 27. And eventually I found out he was talking to Italia. And I was just like, hey bro, you gotta stop this. He was like, oh, but I love her, dude. I love her so much. And I was like, bro, you gotta stop doing this before you get arrested. And and then like a few days later, he was just like, sorry guys, I gotta leave. And he just left forever. Never said anything to us. Never said why he left. Nothing. I always thought it was kind of suspicious, to be honest. It was kind of weird how he left, because he just left. No explanation at all. He just said, sorry, I can't really stay here anymore. He just left. Yeah, Talia did end up being a piece of shit. That's kind of suspect. Yeah, it was. Anyways, to Italia, she was honestly the worst one out of the people I just mentioned. Because she did so much shit. Okay, for starters, she was a bro hopper. Because first she talked to Kahlua, and then she started talking and dating Scott. And then after Scott, and then she talked to Midnight. At the same time, she was talking to Scott. So she was talking to both of them at the same time. She got caught. And we kind of got on her for that a little bit, but we didn't tell Scott about it. And then eventually she told Scott the truth, and he was like, okay, well, fuck you too then. And then, in order to avoid Scott's anger, Anna did her a favor and made another server, just so she could be safe, because at the time, you know, Kahlua and Scott were acting kind of different. But that's fine now. But we're all fine now. But anyways, Italia. And then after a while, I started talking to her and dating her. I ended up breaking up with her as well because she kept lying about everything and just acting like childish in general. And I really didn't like that. Like, at all. Like, she was really childish and she just kept lying about shit she didn't even lie about. So, like, fuck this, I'm done with this shit. And then after that, she just started acting entirely different. She also threw Anna under the bus entirely. Because not only did Anna create a server for Italia, she also said some stuff about Kahlua at the time, because Kahlua was kind of being a dick at the time. Anna said something about it, and then Kahlua was like, oh wow, okay. So we kind of saw Anna differently because of what Italia did. So yeah. But then Italia decided to not talk to Anna for like a whole ass month, and just ghost her, and was like, and she was just like, okay, well fuck you too then, Italia. She also threw DBX under the bus as well. I forgot how she did, but she did. So yeah. And then eventually we were all just getting tired of her shit. And Anna was just like, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna kick her from the server. And so she did. And it didn't even stop there either. Like, Atalia would just talk shit about us. And eventually she started talking shit to somebody even worse than she was. Somebody named Crystal. Basically something about Crystal, she was a very racist and ignorant bitch. She was, but yeah, she was very racist. She would always talk shit about people behind their back, but whenever somebody had confronted her directly, she would just act like a punk-ass bitch. She had to say about Anna for no reason at all, and I never understood why. And I never even talked to Crystal at all, but she still had nothing to say about her for whatever reason. But anyways, yeah, so after Crystal left, the reason Crystal left was really stupid because her boyfriend, quote unquote, some racist simp, had her phone because she gave it to him, and he had fucking made her leave the server. And then a little while after that, DBX was on Snapchat, and he saw a story, and he accidentally screenshotted it. And then Crystal saw that, she was like, she did a sneak diss towards him, and DBX was like, fuck this. And then he got on her for what she did, and she didn't even say anything. She just blocked him immediately. The pussy. But yeah, after that, I was just like, fuck it. So I ended up blocking her on everything because she's, you know, a toxic bitch. I'm not dealing with that. But yeah, a little while after that, Atalia tried to sneak back into the server with somebody else. She tried to pretend to be like a friend of hers, but we caught on to her immediately. And then after that, she started talking shit when she was mad. Like, she would talk shit when she was mad and upset, and we wouldn't fall in for her shit. And then afterwards, yeah, she told us, oh, come to my stream, pussy, you won't do it, all that shit. And then we did, and then we noticed that Crystal was there. And then apparently Crystal and Saya became friends, you know, became friends in the meantime after Crystal left the server. So just to summarize, after Crystal left the server, she went out of her way to find Natalia on Discord to talk shit about us behind our back, and then became friends with her. And the crazy thing is, Natalia tried to apologize for all that multiple times, by the way. Didn't fall for the shit. But yeah, like, she would just try to apologize for it multiple times, but it was just pointless because you already did what you did, so what's the point? But yeah, that's basically what happened, for the most part.
I hear something stirring in the distance.
Okay, so there's some toxicity while out of the way. Basically, yeah. Fix my headphones just so I can talk during streams now. Good. But yeah, you just missed all that toxic shit that happened. Yeah, but I'm glad the real ones are still here. Yup, for the most part. I'll be honest, the server is kind of dead. A bit dead most of the time, but we still talk from time to time, so it's fine. Yep. But yeah, I don't talk to people, just really sucks. Super cool.
I am returning to town.
Hey, you can go away. I gotta let the town. Well, what's new in life other than the Chapter 21? Nothing much, to be honest.
I need to go back.
To be honest, it hasn't really been too great, in all honesty. It's been very annoying. First I get fucking... I have my time wasted by some chick that I talk to. And then some person who pretends to be like a friend to me, but really is just a piece of shit. Her name is Raven, I guess. Yeah, Raven. Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, she was not a very good friend. At all. I'm not checking phone. Well, at least those people are out of your life now. Yeah. Raven was extremely insecure and condescending. She also couldn't take a joke. Yeah, what Anna said. She literally ended our friendship over a joke that I said. All I said was, you better stop playing before I give her ass a Nokia. Before a break, I'll give you a Nokia. She sounded like a defense to that. Sensitive type, extremely, which has made no sense because she's 30 years old. I'm 30, but can't take a single joke like that. It wasn't even a racist or offensive kind of joke. It was a simple Kia joke. Oh, what the hell? People are different like that, I've learned. Honestly, I could tell she was insecure, but whenever I make a joke towards her, she'll take offense to it. And then use that as an excuse to come at me and then actually insult me and try to play it off as a joke. Because she's insecure with herself. But yeah, she was not a good friend at all. Like, I took some time to myself to realize she wasn't a very good friend. The only reason I tolerated her is because, you know, I care too much. Like, she fucking ditched. Like, when she had a boyfriend, she just ghosted me entirely. Didn't even give a shit about me. And then she came back into my life when her boyfriend just ghosted her. Karma, by the way. Yeah, that was her karma. She ghosted me for no reason, like an asshole, so she gets ghosted herself.
The piece of the stranger's sword must be here.
Anyways. Yeah, she was just, look. And then after that, she just, you know, came back into my life like that. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll give you another chance, I don't mind. But she was still a bitch at times too, because she would have a bitchy attitude for no reason. And act extremely condescending. I couldn't really vent to her about anything, because whenever I did, she would just be all judgmental and condescending about the shits. Like, she'd have no empathy whatsoever. Like, she would say shit to hurt me on purpose whenever she felt that's something that she shouldn't be feeling hurt about. Like, she would intentionally say some disrespectful shit whenever I make a joke towards her.
Kill him!
That's rude. Fuck. She shouldn't have done you like that. The hell are they texting now? She was lame as hell. Yeah, very lame. For that shit. She was also into thugs too. I mean, ugh. She was one of those types, so it's just like, whatever. People will be people, I guess. Yeah, we can't really do much about it. Thugs? Yeah, she was into those type of people. The only reason chicks like her enter thugs is because thugs will fuck anything for. They get fuck any woman that gives them some pussy, and she was one of them. Yeah, you make a fantastic point. Let's be honest here, Elijah. Raven was ugly. The only thing she had going for her was her fatness. Yeah, she had some decent sized tits and an ass. But other than that, that's kind of it. She had no personality outside of having that bitchy attitude. She wasn't cute. Honestly, not really. Like, shit. Like, she was okay, but it's just like, ugh. Yeah, she was not very cute at all. Well, if her vibe ain't cute, then everything was ugly. Yeah, everything was ugly. Her attitude sucked. Her inside was kind of pretty ugly, and the outside was just well. Like Anna said, the only thing she had going for her was her ass and titties. All those thugs tapped her up, gave her a big head. Well, yeah, you have a very fantastic point. That must suck for her. Who cares? Shit. That's the only reason she's into them. They're the only ones that gave her any kind of attention because they just wanted to fuck something. Exactly. That's the only reason. That's literally the whole reason. That's what thugs do. They fuck girls who are the easiest to get. They wish her have a glow up one day, with some personality. Hell no. Nigga, she's 30. I know 30's not that old, but it's just like, her attitude is still foul right now and she's 30 years old. Damn, frozen. I'll forget about a weapon soon. I don't like how slow I'm attacking.
Stagnant blows with the strangest light.
Who are you to take what is mine?
I will return the sword to its owner.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
To hell with you, witch!
She doesn't
Very
deserve
well.
to be.
Let the
Yeah, she
games
really
begin.
doesn't. She's not the kind of person that kind of does that kind of thing. Because, first of all, she has a kid, 12 years old. Her baby daddy's a bum ass too. And all Raven ever does is just let bum ass Mike fuck her. Like shit. So yeah. True, true. Yeah, like her attitude is already foul enough. She does not deserve the good looks to go with it. Crazy thing is, she's not even that horrible of a person. It's just her fucking attitude that I really did not like. Like, she just had a really shitty attitude. Like, holy God. Like, y'all could be chilling one day, and if you say one thing she doesn't like, her attitude will shift entirely.
Give me direction.
We are both blessed then. My faith armors me against fear.
Like, I'm telling you, her attitude fucking blows. And she would just say some disrespectful shit about you on purpose that you told her about just to hurt you. Just because she's offended. Sorry you guys had to deal with all the toxicity. I know it can be mad annoying. It was very annoying. Raven was actually in a Discord server for a little bit, but she left because of that lame ass joke. She was only there for like a couple days too, which was lame.
I am returning to town.
But it's whatever though. In my honest opinion, Crystal was the worst one because she had the worst attitude. Like the worst personality. And she was just a bitch entirely. Italia sucked too, but like, fuck. I don't even think she's genuinely a bad person. She just kept fucking up constantly. Over and over again, expecting us to forgive her when she apologizes. Like, no, that's not how it works.
The witch Magda and those who serve her also seek the sword.
Uncle Deckard, you sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
Raven will get her karma. Yeah, I believe so too. It's whatever. Natalia was a leech. Yeah, she really was. She always had to hide behind somebody, just like fucking Crystal.
Magda's coven is a remnant of an ancient religion called the Triune that worshipped the primeval.
Like, she just fucked up so many times for no reason whatsoever. She literally got a second chance the entire time because Scott forgave her for cheating, basically. Like, he forgave her for cheating on him. And everything could have been cool, but she still fucked it up somehow. Like how, dude? What the fuck? That's the thing I don't get. And how do you become friends with Crystal? Because Crystal was talking shit about Atalia too before, you know, she started acting out. Because when Crystal first came here, she talked shit about Atalia and wanted me to expose Atalia's nudes. I'm just like, dude, how do you become friends with Crystal like that? It's dumb.
Ancient power lies within this fragment.
Indeed, it feels familiar to me, though the rest is still unclear.
A fine weapon for a great warrior.
If that is what I am, then my strength has gone with my memory.
Give it time. I believe your memory is not lost, only clouded.
Yeah, she just did all that bullshit and just expects everything to be forgiven with an apology. And the crazy thing is, she had to apologize multiple times. I'm just like, your apology is worthless at this point. Like, dude. What the hell?
Magda knows where the next piece is, but her words are a riddle. She said it fell where only ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leia. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leia, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend.
I don't even know toxic people can be addicted to some people using more toxic people.
Ancient humans with fantastic powers.
She would always try to apologize, yet we'll be saying slick shit behind her backs and whenever she didn't get her way. Right. That's literally why her apologies are fucking worthless. Because she always contradicted herself. Every single time.
So different. I have great power within me too. The only difference is I have no control over mine.
That sounds troubling.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. Something rises up from deep within me, and well, I can't really explain it.
That's all of them.
Well, this one's fun. Holy shit. But yeah, Tyler was... Yeah, she just did the most. It was all for no reason, too. She didn't have to do any of the stuff she did. She didn't have to cheat on Scott. She didn't have to talk at midnight. She didn't have to do any of that shit, but she did anyways. For no reason. There was no really good reason for anything she did, but she just did it anyways. Like, she just fucked up so many times, and I just don't understand why, because honestly, we're all pretty much pretty forgiving bunch of people. If we aren't too harsh unless we don't like you. So just like, why are you doing this with us of all people? It makes no sense. Fastest sister where's that? Going to stay in the server soon. I know it. I highly doubt it, because whenever we try to invite people, most of me, they end up just being ghosts. Completely. Like, all the people we've invited have either been toxic like that, or they just end up being ghosts and just never talk.
Superstitious farmers kept away from them for quite a while after the fall of Old Tristram. But time has persuaded them to abandon these ridiculous notions and take up the hoe and plow once more. Now they supply crops to both New Tristram and Wortham.
You there! Please help! They're going to kill my friend! Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something. Help me break these bonds and see for yourself!
What do they want with your friend?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic
that the thieves are after. But it's worth the wait. Yeah. What about that girl I told you about? Well, her name was Barry. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, talked to her for a little while. She just said that she had loved me and all that shit. She started off saying she loved me and then she just lost feelings. Happened twice. It really hurt me a lot because it's like, damn, you really just tossed me aside like that? It is whatever. It made me feel like I'll just never get a girlfriend, so just like, fuck it.
Release the girl. The relic
I don't hate her, I just
belongs
don't
to
like
her.
what that happened, but it's
You
fine.
actually believe what this scoundrel
It had me really,
tells
really
you?
depressed. Like,
Fine.
extremely depressed.
We'll kill the both of you. You won't get away from us this time!
What the fuck is this dialogue? It's Diablo 3. Trust me, you'll find one. Not anytime soon, I know, guarantee that much. I need to on this one. I keep running into the shitty ones. Like, they're either really shitty, try to take advantage of me, or they just go ghost. Almost like, damn. Was there something wrong with me?
The rest of the Thieves Guild will find you.
You ain't gonna do shit, shut up. Just gotta be patient to focus on your development. Yeah, I know. I hear that so many times. No, it's not you. Jeez, I just get sick of seeing people who are my age have fucking perfect relationships. That shit is irritating, I'm not gonna lie. These girls don't know how to treat you right.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear.
Cap.
Soon we will settle down to a quiet
Cap.
life of tilling the fields and
Cap.
raising brats, children. But first, I have to sell this relic. Alas, I must travel away with my friend here to do so.
Whatever you
You
say.
wish to join me?
Yeah, but everyone finds
Yes,
a person at
yes.
different
You
times.
look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way.
That nigga dipping. He's leaving.
Wait, the relic is a fake. Gods, I should have known. You seem like you could use a helping hand, and I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Please tell me that you're not considering this criminal's proposal.
Ah, there you are.
But what of your betrothed?
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is Lyndon.
Screw
Let
it.
us seek our fortunes together.
The first time I played this, I just used the template the whole time.
Is not encouraging.
So, fuck it. I'll use the guy with the bow and arrow. I'm gonna call you Ajax. Come on, Ajax, let's go.
You must be Alaric the Guardian. Uncle Deckard told me of your eternal watch over this cursed place. I thought it was a myth.
Are you Nephilim?
No. There have been no Nephilim for a millennium.
Yet another myth. You seek entrance to this temple, but only a Nephilim can enter. If you retrieve the keys from the outlying tombs and use them on the gates, we will see who and what.
Don't worry about having a girlfriend, Elijah. Trust me, it's super overrated. The guys you're single and I'll be your daddy.
Bridge that you may pass.
Yeah, I know. But still, it'll be nice, you know?
In the woods beyond. The
I'm not crying about it
warriors
every single day,
rest
don't get me
and the
wrong.
ancients.
I'm not,
Within
trust
them
me.
reside the keys to our sacred
I'm not craving that attention, it's just...
After you.
Ugh. The only time of attention I'm craving is motherly love, but it's whatever.
I don't care for these woods. Must we slog through them?
Yep. Out of all the characters in this game, I feel like you will be Ajax. If only you were black, though. fuck said that?
Are these Alaric's people?
No, they have been twisted.
She's so right. Yeah. No, honestly, yeah, this show on my depression. I've had this depression for like years and years. Jeez. Everywhere I go, I always get called a weird person. Just a weird kid, no matter where I go. Whether it be at work, or with my family. Jeez. I always get called that, no matter what. When I was at school too, teachers, a weirdo, a freak. It just sucks. I know I'm an adult now, I shouldn't really care too much about it, but still, fuck. I also have lots of self-confidence issues. Lots of self-confidence issues. Lots of freaking depression issues, all that shit. Just overall feeling of just being useless and worthless. And nobody has use for a worthless black man who can't do anything with himself. Those feels for.
I've spent years exploring places like this with Uncle Deckard. This brings back memories.
There are so many places that we could explore together, Leah.
That's not exploration. It's a rescue mission.
I don't know. I don't even know how to love myself. I never really had a reason to, a good reason, enough of a reason. I always have more reason to hate myself than to love myself. Hmm. I know it's hard, but don't give up just yet. You've helped me and everyone else here, so I'm sure there's good in you and potential to be great. I know, I just don't even feel it. I just don't even feel it anymore. I just get so tired sometimes of just being useless. I just feel useless. No matter who I try to talk to, especially the women in my life, they always seem to just go away. It's always because of me. Whether it's me being desperate or just being needy. Semi-needy. Because I've always just wanted to have a motherly figure in my life. Or something. I just feel great shame. Don't have much accomplishments. Not really good at anything. I'm not good at talking to people. Not good at talking to women at all. I just feel very useless. Listen, there's nothing wrong with being who you are. There's only one, you have plenty of time to self-improve. You're already a great person on the inside. Just slowly improve.
Alaric says that our people can survive the coming battle, but I saw the truth in his eyes. Why did he order me to guard the beacon of honor? Those shambling things are slaughtering my people in the forest above, and there's nothing I can do to stop it.
Dangerous. You remove that artifact, then hand it to me for safekeeping.
Exploding palm. Odd.
I live.
My life is pledged to the service of the gods until my death.
Well, if you ever want a job, I will consider your credentials.
I will remember that.
Sounds fire. Happened to make you feel that way. You're not the same person you were before, no matter what you think. Even then, you were amazing. Even if you pass me, it's been bad. You still refuse to apologize. Fuck all those bitches who couldn't appreciate you for who you are. Just me and everyone else here. Thanks. I really appreciate the kind words. It's honestly refreshing to hear something positive for once, instead of a whole bunch of bullshit. You're welcome. No problem. We got your back.
That will do very well.
Does he always wear this? If so, that's kind of lame. Your fit's lame, bruh. Festering woods. Oh damn, I'm running fast as hell. What you guys plan tomorrow? Working. I work 3 to 10. Don't know yet. That feels much better. I work 10 a.m. to 4, sometimes to 5. That sounds way better than my shift. Shit. I'll be back. I'm gonna put something in the oven. But yeah, that's basically what happened with us, Jay. How about you? What happened with you while you were gone? Ugh, fire. I find it funny how I can equip fucking swords and shit, but I don't even use them. I just use my fists. It's weird, but it's whatever. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Like what? When I find one, I'll find one. Uh-huh. I'm sure you'll find one eventually. Even if it's just a grocery store stop, it's better than nothing.
Tell me about this inn you want to open.
The world is so dangerous. Everybody needs a quiet, safe place to rest and recover. A way station on their journeys.
A worthy idea.
Sometimes I wonder.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Spoilers, but that chick in the red shirt turns into Diablo, so yeah. Oh well. I can't remember whether she chose to do it, like she was deceiving us, or she had no choice.
Stand firm, brothers, and they will sing of our valor through the ages.
No, they won't.
The enemy is here for glory!
Skewer the Nephilim curse!
I moved to Mississippi. I started online college a few days ago. I still got my stuff with me. That's good for you. Personally, I don't even see the point of going to college. That's just me, though.
I heard stories of this stretch of woods, of a doomed battle fought long ago.
I studied these battles in Kane's books, but seeing them is much worse.
Plus, I really don't want to go to college and then still be depressed and full of anxiety. That's just a recipe for disaster. College is a lot less forgiving than high school. Pretty good soda. I just hope you don't have to deal with your parents for much longer, because those motherfuckers suck. I still hate them. Being in debt at 30 is not something I need. Exactly, I don't want to deal with that shit. The fuck? No. I think I'm gonna be in debt while going to school. What kind of shit is that? And no, I don't want to go to school and that's what I want to do in my life. Like, what the hell? Like, I go to school for 4 years, get my degree. Now what? What am I gonna do then? Unless you know what you want to do from the very get-go, you're not gonna. It's not gonna be a good time. What the hell?
Steady. Yes.
Yes, sexually harassed 5 times, I think. And annoying. I'm really sorry you heard that. I had to deal with that. I'm really sorry, Jay. Fuck. I hate when people do that shit. Was it by your coworkers or was it the customers?
This is amazing. It reminds me of being a child and searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Decker.
That's only
At least one of us is.
He's a lot funnier than the Templar. I'll give him that much.
Look at that thing over there. Let's kill it.
Delivery drivers, co-workers. Yeah. Motherfuckers are weird. Oh, whoa, 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 there, Buster. Shut up. You're freezing me. Exploding bomb. Freeze them, not me. Three times my older man, Jack, and twice as a fairly young guy, James. It's not white.
You are defeated. In better circumstances than this, I suspect.
Yes.
Jack was white, James was Mexican. Yuck, bro. An older man. Ugh. This is gross, bro. Sure, why not? Yuck. And then Jack. Oh my god, come on, bro. Oh, fun fact, Midnight's name was Jack, apparently, according to Italia. She always talks shit about Midnight. Like, she always talks shit about Midnight, talked about all the shit he did to her. Like, bitch, you were into Midnight, stop playing. You have feelings for Midnight, you got caught, and now you're trying to act like Midnight was all into you. You never felt that same way about him. Stop the cap. What the hell? Jack was 50-something, James was 25. Yuck. Yuck, bro. There was nothing attractive about a little girl body. Drowned Temple. Checkpoint. Yes, sir.
The temple is open.
No shit.
Enter and defeat the guardians within. Although they are my brothers, they will seek your death when you enter.
So I've noticed.
Remove the thing that fell into our temple. Every moment it remains, my people grow more restless.
Whatever you say, man.
Look at this architecture.
Dude, Jack went past the limits so many times. What did he do?
Please don't.
None may enter the inner sanctum.
I don't have enough spirit.
Rise and do battle.
What are you doing, bro? What was that, a Beyblade attack? Okay, the first time it was just verbal, talking about my body way too much. Yuck. Oh, okay, alright, okay, I'm alright. I will tell, but I have another thing. I mean, damn, I know she got nice titties, but jeez. I guess taking without thinking.
Your strength rivals that of our greatest champions. What now do you think you are?
That nigga, the fuck?
Enter our most sacred place.
Whatever you say, spirit person.
The noble hero
You.
fought his way here just to die.
Magda.
And who is this
Bitch.
you bring with you? Adria's daughter?
Next thing
She
started to
has
get physical. Alright.
within her. No matter. Your mother will soon share your fate.
Yeah, who are y'all?
The shard is mine.
Why are they wearing yellow?
Fill this
How are you a
temple
cult that
with
wears
their
yellow?
blood.
Like, what kind of shit is that? Supposed to be evil. What's evil about yellow?
You mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
Perhaps.
She tries to prey upon your thoughts. Close your mind.
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us. We must
Yeah,
get back
guys,
to
close your
Uncle Liberty.
mind.
The world stone has been changed. Our children are born weak.
Damn, nigga,
and
just
suffer
interrupt their
short
dialogue.
lives.
Fuck you
The
too.
demon Nereza
You would
promised to
always
restore
ask
their
for
power,
help, which means
but
you're
instead turn them into
uncomfortable.
misshapen creatures
Okay.
and sent them to war against us. We may die,
Yuck.
but not before she is sent back to the burning hells.
Yuck. I swear, what the fuck? What do you want? You're 50 years old, bro. Why you want to hug a little girl? I know you were underage at the time too, weren't you? God, that makes it worse. Gross. I mean, if she's of age, then I guess that's okay, but it's still kind of weird. What the fuck? Now, if it was the other way around, like it was like a fucking older woman and a younger guy, that's understandable, because like, them milfs be sexy as fuck. But anyways, yeah. Ugh. He would always push his stomach on me. He had a pretty looking stomach too. Shut up. Ew. Hey, am I lying? Like, come on now. Milfs are sexy as hell. Yeah, I was 15 to 16. Gross. What the fuck? Focus. Mystical forest pulls in your enemies toward you and blast them. I was mad scared though. But things get worse. Oh my god. Every third her freezes enemies. Fish that thunders damage turns to cold. I got deadly reach. And this. Wave of light. When you mystic bell that crushes enemies. Hell yeah. What time is it? Be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. Gotta check on the oven. was kind of here the whole time. Just got caught up on the phone. But yeah. Anyway, sorry that happened to you, Jay. That was just really fucked up what they did. But yeah, Anna makes a good point. They want to call the cops on me, even though I didn't do anything. All I did was just talk to Jay. What the hell? Like, jeez. Fuck out of here, dude. Anyways. What am I supposed to do?
I need to go back. I have the second piece of the sword.
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
That must be worth them.
Ah, brilliant, dear Leah. Have the ferryman take you there.
What the hell? Up to the ferryman.
What is this coven?
I cannot say, but there is something about them, a darkness, that is known to me.
I sense it too.
The coven may be part of a greater evil. Perhaps I intended to fight it.
If you are to fight, you will need your sword.
Dude, he took you to the back room and handcuffed you. What the hell?
You mentioned your father. Tell me of him.
My father was a diplomat. He had a manor in Chaldeum with servants, terraces, all of that. Everything changed when the trouble started. Somehow, rumors spread that my grandfather was responsible for the king's madness. My father's work fell apart. No one would speak to him. He kept believing it would blow over.
He could have done a whole lot worse than just that.
No. I'd rather not talk about it now, if you don't mind. I've work to see to.
I mean, I could have actually raped you if he wanted to. Like, holy shit.
I do not know much of your order. Were you born a Templar?
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the order harvest and purify the weeds.
We have a similar verse. Seek balance in all things. The absence of flood is drought. The impossibility of weeds is famine. If you are a weed Templar, you have found such a balance.
Not all people can be as strong as you. I certainly was not.
Oh, that's badass. Hold up. Damn, I ran out of focus. Well, shit. I wanted to do my R2 move.
I suppose business will pick up now that the Skeleton King is dead.
But want to know the weird part? What is it?
Wife, don't think I don't see you undressing our fine hero with your treacherous eyes.
I would look at you instead had you a weapon like that.
Huh. That's tough.
Vile things transpire, even as we speak. I see a town in flames.
That's when I realized I was kind of into handcuffs. Alright then.
The ultimate price.
Not because of the situation. Yeah, I understand. But alrighty then.
All this I know.
I'll just take notes of that.
Do you have the sight as well?
No, never mind.
Vile things transpire, even as we speak. I see a town in flames, and an old friend paying the ultimate price to reveal the truth.
All this I know.
Oh, do you have the sight as well?
No, never mind.
How much money do I have? Hold up. No.
I need spirit.
No, young manager Quentin had a strong crush on me. Holy. Oh, hell yeah, I'm rich. He was 18. That's a lot more acceptable, but it's still wrong. I was 17. Valuable lesson. By the way, check your DM on Discord. We would always play a fight and joke. Look at Irving starting a simulation like he's not the same power level. As always.
I was thinking that we should try to recruit more soldiers. What happens if we get attacked again?
We just spent a week fighting off hundreds of walking corpses outside our impenetrable gates. We're the hardest bastards within 100 miles. Who's going to attack us?
They think they're hard. Alright.
I require passage to Wortham.
I will take you, but beware. Smoke rises from the village.
They're destroying the town! Get out while you can!
Where the fuck did he go? Did he jump in the water?
Death!
Check your DM, Jay. Jeez.
To those who defy the power of
But after he freaking chose me harder. Oh, kiss me. Oh, okay.
Please! My family's hiding in the chapel with the rest of the townsfolk. We must get to them.
Don't run off! You'll get yourself killed!
That nigga finna die.
Fools! You cannot keep the sword from me!
This is bad.
My servants will burn this town to ashes!
There's something coming.
We owe you our lives.
The hilt of a sword fell from the sky and glows with enchantment. Do you know of it?
We found it days ago. I wish we'd never brought it here. Come, I left Virgil to guard it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
I'm going back to Tristram to check on Uncle Deckard.
Niggas.
Something isn't right here.
Damn, it's not here.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friends.
I should have known. I must get back to Kane's house.
That's tough. How should do it so fast?
It's your choice, Kane. Either use your Herodric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
All this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything. Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine, I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
Uncle, you can't die.
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected, the sword is of the high heavens. The stranger is an angel. Heed the journal. The truth lies within.
Uncle Deckard!
Damn.
If only I could control this power, I could have saved him.
Do not blame yourself. Magda is the one who must pay for Kane's death.
Magda and her master Belial. The journal speaks of an angel falling from the heavens as the shadow rises from the abyss. The stranger is the key to all of this.
Man, angel, or god, we must find him and restore his memory.
When my power erupted, I saw into Magda's mind for an instant. She's fled to the highlands. You can reach them through the caves above Wortham. You have to know, she'll be waiting for you.
I do not fear her.
GTA again. Probably GTA 5.
You spoke of failures in your past. This will weigh you down until you speak of them.
I cannot tell you.
Speak of these sins to me. I can help you cleanse them.
You misunderstand me. We are literally unable to recall our pasts. The Inquisitors stripped my sins and the memory of them from me, leaving me pure. You look as though you could use a strong hand to help you out.
I think I'm done streaming now. I'll still be on Discord though.